Good morning. It is Saturday, May 3rd, 6 o'clock in the morning. We were able to get on Earn by Time. We have DoorDash on, UberEats on. Yesterday we had a pretty good day. We made over 300 in 12 and a half hours. So, and last Saturday we made 330 on Earn by Time. So, let's see if we can do another 300 day. I have my protein smoothie. I have my water. These shorts that I have on, last year they didn't fit over my thighs, so that's good. We're working in the right direction. It's gonna be a good day. Sun is rising. Let's get started. Estimate wait time is 2 to 9 right now. It is going to be another hot one. So, let's go make some money. Alright, after a half an hour waiting, we finally got our first order. Yep, you guessed it. Mickey D's. 7.1 miles. Or 7.3, something like that. Let's go over and get it. For one bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle meal. Hey, pretty birdie on the trash can. Where's it going anyway? Oh, alright. Alright, let's go get it. Alright, that's all picked up. 14 minutes. 8 miles to the drop off. So, May is Borderline Personality Disorder Awareness Month. One key fact for borderline personality disorder, what I have, is we feel everything extremely. Like, it's not like if you're happy, you're not, oh yay, ha ha ha. No, it's bouncing off the walls, happy, like, it's the greatest thing in the world. If you're sad, it's the worst thing in the world. Angry, it is complete rage. We don't have like normal emotions. Our emotions are everywhere and they can flip a switch within like 5 seconds. It's one of the bad things about me. Like when I love strong. When I hate strong. And it can give you whiplash how quick my feelings can change. And if you watch my videos, you can probably tell when I get annoyed, I get really annoyed. So, like yesterday's video. But yeah, that's one key point for how a borderline personality, someone with borderline personality disorder, life is. Each day I'm going to give you, each time I'm live, or not live, making a video, I'll post something about it. Because as you know, I live with borderline personality disorder. It's just who I am. Alright, that was a $5 tip. 2.7 on DoorDash. Alright, we got our next order. Looks like we're going to Surf Bagel. It's over there, 3 miles. 11 items. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 chocolate milks, 2 Gatorades, 4 sandwiches, and then a chocolate muffin. Alright. Alright, let's go see if it's ready. hotel, the big bag. 4 minutes, 1.6 miles. Alright, that was another $5 tip. 1 to 5. Alright, we got our next order for Dunkin' $5.75, I think it was, for 3. Let's go do it. Alright, it was $5.75 for 4. Not bad. Not for morning. It's not backwards. Alright, let's go grab it. Alright, that's all picked up. 5 minutes, 1.8 miles to the drop off. Alright, that's all dropped off. I'll pass to my maid. 2-6 on DoorDash. Wait, little bunny, hop away! Alright, we got our next 2 orders for Acme pickup on UberEats again. So that's good, Acme. Alright, we got 2 pickups. Let's go do it. Alright, they're both picked up. Let's hope that Chrissy doesn't have steps. It's not 10 cases of water, but it's still heavy and a lot. 8 minutes, 4.2 miles to the drop off. Of course, she has 3 cars in her driveway. Alright, that's all dropped off. Next one is 6 minutes, 3.2 miles. Alright, that's all dropped off. Let me see if I can get down this little mountain without hitting trees. Anyway, I'll pass my maid. It's 1 to 3 on DoorDash. Jesus Christ. Trees all around. Alright, let's go. Hey, I actually got a quest. I got a quest completion. $3 extra for 3 extra deliveries. That last one counted as 2. So I did the Dunkin' and the stacked Acme orders, and I got $3 extra for that. If I do 2 more, I get an extra $4.50. Uber is never really consistent here, so I never really try. I wish DoorDash would do that, though, because that's actually kind of cool. Alright, we got our next order. We're already here. Going 7 miles? Something like that. Anyway, guess where? Yep. 9 items. Let's go see if it's right. Alright, that was a little wait, but I'm on there by time, so it's all good. 17 minutes, 8.7 miles to the drop off. So it's another tip. 1 to 5. Alright, we got our next order.
Autumn sent a photo to you and Andy with a screenshot.
Alright. We got our next order, surf bagel. We're 3 miles away, so let's go do it. Alright, that's all picked up. 8 minutes, 2.3 miles to the drop off. Alright, let's go drop this off. Alright, that was a $3 tip. 2-6. The dog was in the window barking. It was so cute. Alright, we got our next order. Dunkin' for 3.4 miles or 3 point something. Ooh, a gopher. Sorry. Not gopher. Groundhog. Anyway, let's go to Dunkin' and pick this up. Alright, that's all picked up. 7 minutes, 3.5 miles to the drop off. Alright, that was a $7 tip. 1 to 3 on DoorDash. Alright, we got our next order on Uber for, I know it was 2.1 miles. What are you doing, dude? Jesus Christ. $6.63 for 2.1 miles. Let's go do it. We are. Alright, let's go pick up Alex's food. Alright, that's all picked up. 3 minutes, 0.6 miles to the drop off. The problem with this drop off is if there is parking on Main Street. That's it. You just go into the little cave and you put it in on the chair. That's normally filled with papers. Alright, that's all dropped off. Let's get going. Thank you. Alright, 2-7 on DoorDash. Hopefully my migraine meds kick in soon. Alright, we got our next order, McDonald's. Let's head over there now. Alright, that's all picked up. 14 minutes, 6.7 miles to the drop off. And it actually went into the hot bag because there's no drinks. Yay! Let's go drop it off. This stupid car, 2 cars ahead of us, it's going 30 miles an hour in a 45. Why? And it's not like I can pass them. Finally, turning the opposite direction of me, thank God. Look at this house. Big, beautiful, crazy house. Has garages on top of garages. Guess how much they tipped? 0. Like the garage is bigger than my house. Insane. Alright. I am calling it for now. The joy of one of the benefits of Platinum, I can go back and dash later. I don't have to worry about a schedule. But my migraine is to the point where I can't barely see, and the sunlight is making it worse. So I might be back later. We'll see. Thank you for watching if we don't.